Hello and welcome to another free code session. My name is Jason Bach, and will I finally get done with this feature? Well, everything, I reloaded this. I didn't run the tests again, but I think I'm at the point now where everything should work. Should work the way I expect it to. But let's just run all the tests one more time, and then I will start just blasting through all these integration tests that you see listed here. And anywhere where there's like property thing, I'm going to make sure that it's updated with anything init based. And what I'll do is I'll get through as many as I can in this episode. And if there are any left over, then I will just do those off camera because I don't want to sit here and waste everybody's time. Okay, so we got all the tests passed. So abstract, and let's make sure I don't have anything not committed. Nope, that's good. Okay, so I got events, indexers. So what do we do on this test? We have a get. So we don't ever even look at setters for this. Oh, that is just not funny, but it is. Ugh. Like, how would I not have setters for that? I don't understand. But we're just going to kind of, wow, do I not even do anything for setters on these? Abstract class indexer tests. So I do have setters there. Well, this will be fun. This will be really fun. But that's why we're doing this, right? That's why we're doing this. Let's do this. Getter init. So we're going to change these to init, which is fine. And then let's look to see where this is actually being used and how many tests. Oh God. Wait. Oh, that's in the generated code. Yes. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So we just want to do this here. Abstract class indexer tests, because that should probably be all of them. Yes. Okay. So let's keep this up here for now. Where is this being made? So we're going to say create with one parameter getter and init. Okay. Init. Give it a chance to catch up because it feels like it's tired. And now you shouldn't have, yes, you should not have initializers. And now you can't set it outside of, oh no, did we break something? No, we have getters, but we're not doing this anymore. Well, that's why you do tests like this, right? That's why you do tests. So the first thing, oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, boy. I just realized a big boo-boo with this. Wow. Oh, my God. You're probably wondering what I'm like screaming over. I totally did not realize this. Okay, so I have a bug here, but the bigger problem is the way I'm creating the instance. That's where you'd want to use an init because you have to use it when you're creating a new instance of the. How did I do 5 episodes of this and not realize that I was going to run into this? So, Houston, there's a problem. There's a big problem here, which I'm first of all, I'm not, okay, if I go into the code here, there's getters, and this is getter init, yeah. So if method indexers getters initialized, so we did that right. And then we create the instance, and we come in here, equals get hashcode toString. And then we do this. This is wrong. That's wrong. Because I believe both of these should be init. Yes. So if I come back over here, get and set. Yeah, so we're not doing the right name there. But for some reason we're not doing, okay, so we've got some problems here. Let's write down our problems. First of all, we are not generating the right this method when we have an indexer. And I will keep this code up because I need this. In fact, I'm going to grab it because if I build stuff, it might go away. So let's actually do that. Let's bring this down for details purposes, if that makes sense. And then we're going to grab this one. Okay. Because we want that up here as well. Generated. Okay, there, that's good. So we're not generating the right this method when we have an indexer for the get. The name of the set of the init is set, and that's wrong. How do I allow for initialization on a newly created mock type? That's the biggest one out of all these, is that one is just, you know, how would you even be able, if you set up an expectation on it, how in the world would that even work here? Because you're going to say new rock, and then within the scope of that, you'd want to set your properties, but how? How? Oh man, I had to think about that for a second. Okay, so let's do these first ones first. We're not generating the right this method. So what does that mean? That means down here, somewhere when we're doing this, we're not doing the right thing. So mock property extension builder. Let's go into this one. Okay. So we're going to keep that. So we're going to say build. Build explicit properties, build explicit. Let's go back up to the top because this is building the internal static class, and we're saying if it is an init. Am I ever going to get this right? I keep thinking like I do the same thing over and over again, and yet here I am. Get and init. There. Okay. Let's look at this. Init set. Here I did the right thing. Go figure. How did I miss with the build properties? Build indexers. That's correct. I just missed one. But again, how many times am I going to say this? Well, this is why you write tests, because of exactly the problem I'm just showing here. Okay, so I think we got that one solved. So I don't think, yeah, this should be done. And now here, though, when we're actually generating the mock type, we are not doing it right for indexers. So mock index builder, let's go into that one. We'll go into the create one first. Build getter, we get get. Build setter, we get set. And of course, I was a dummy and I thought, oh yeah, that should just be set. No, 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 no. That has to be an init. I was being stupid. I bet if I look at the one I did in make, yeah, that's wrong. Well, yeah, the get is in the set. If I do, yeah, I did the right thing here, but not here because I am not a smart person. The method name can be fine. But if I want to build a setter, that's this. And all I need to do is the right thing here. All I need to do is say, build the setter. And I can say if result, excuse me, result dot value dot, I thought there was accessors. Yes, there are. Okay, equals property accessor set or result dot accessors equals property accessor get. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Property accessor get and set. Then we do this. Okay. Else we do an init. And we can do this, I think I've done this before somewhere else. We can do this because, yeah, I bet if I go back here and I look at mock property builder, this is in create. I bet I did the same thing in the setter here. Yep, I did. Because we can assume that if you're being called this, it's being called because it's a private method and we know we've done the check here to say, you know, it's either a set, init, or a get. Okay, and so we do that right. Okay, I think I fixed this thing now too. So those two should be fixed, but now I've got to shut down and start up again to see does the generated code actually look right. And this third one, man, that's going to be a tough one. Okay, so do we have everything here? Which one did I just add? Not that one. This one. So we're going to close all but this. Okay. And now we'll bring it up again. This is all going to fail, but that's okay. So I will be back in just a second. Okay, I still got stuff wrong. So if you notice here, it's still saying like index setter expectations of, that's wrong. It's returning an indexer setter expectation. That's wrong. That should be a init. There was something else up here. This is also wrong. It should be doing a init here, not setter. So there's still some stuff wrong, and let's go fix that stuff. So where would we go? Not there. Let's go back here. Let's just redo all this again. Mock indexer builder on create. So the getter is okay. We know that if we came in here, it's going to be a init. Now here's the other thing too. I forgot to put in here is it's still doing, if I go through this, it's still saying set. That's wrong. It should be init, not set. So I don't know why it's doing this. This is mock index builder. Yes. So if we have get and init, that's because we have to do the get method. If it's set init, get and set, get init, we do that. Okay. If we have a get set, we do a build a getter. If we have a set or an init or get and set or get and init, we do a setter. And we're looking at the result accessors to tell which one it is. So I don't understand in this case when I'm saying set, why it would try to do, if it equals a set or it equals a get and set, then we should be making a setter. Otherwise, we should be making an init. That one doesn't make any sense at all. I don't get that. Indexer expectations. Okay, so if it was a get, then we're doing that. Otherwise, we would have received either a set or an init. If the property accessor that we got was a set, then we have a setter. Otherwise, it's an init, and we're passing that into build setter. So what do we do in build setter? Well, we have this parameter name that's coming into indexer init expectations. This self. Did I? Yeah, that's just a delegate. That's just a name of something. We shouldn't really have to care about that. If I look at adornment types here, indexer name, string join, intro static, string join, property, set method, type is value type, self add. No, the explicit. Who's calling this build? If it's an indexer, which makes sense. So then we call and say build, and then we come into here. So we get a get and set init, get init. Visible member, if property get and set init, then we have a setter. And if we did a setter here, we're trying to look and see if it's set. If it wasn't a set, it's an init. Am I not? I have to be, because in some cases I'm actually doing a, like I got some of this right. This should not be setters though. I'm getting the name of the type right, but it should not be returning setters. So, mockable properties, mockable property builder. Let's see. I have a mock index builder, right? I got a mock index builder right here. Okay, so then there's not an index extensions builder, is there? No, there isn't. There's an indexer. Did I ever? Yeah, I do. Okay. Explicit indexer. That's also there. Explicit extensions, property, constructor, events, mock method, value, void, projected property, type point, extensions, property, rock create. Well, I don't know. That's what I'm looking at here. I don't understand why that's coming through as a wrong name, because we should be building the setter. Okay, I'm going to stop recording because I've hit a huge wall that is going to take some unraveling. I at least have to get this to emit the code correctly. And then I have the problem of how am I going to do an initializer when I'm creating an instance of the object. That's one that I don't even know how I'm going to solve. So let me get this back into a working state. I have missed something somewhere, and I don't know exactly where it is, but it's not good, and I have to fix this. So I'll get this working off camera. Thank you all for watching. Leave comments and questions below. See you in the next episode.